Alright, just gonna go through and do a little update here, how these grafts took. So here was, I don't know what this one was, Fuji. You can see that one took. I still gotta clean a lot of these up, but it's growing pretty nice. What else we got on this tree? On this tree we have the, I think this is William's Pride. So you can see there how well that one took. I gotta trim this off there in a second. We got a lot of growth. I think that is it for the, actually there's one up here. What's this, Pink Lady up here? And you can see that's growing pretty well. It's about time for me to go through and take these rubber bands off. So I have to do that a little bit. This next tree, this one is Honeycrisp. There's the Graft Union. And she's growing pretty good. This one wore off, but I think this is Wine Sap. And that graft's doing well. I just pulled off the pear film, and when I did, it tore back that. So might wrap it with pear film again. Here's one I did later. It's a heirloom variety from another property of ours that I'm trying to replicate. So I'm trying to get some growth here so I can make some new trees. Here we've got, I think this is Cherry Crush. So that's growing well. I need to trim this stuff off here. Just did a peach graft. Not on this tree, but on this one back here. Trying to do budding, but it's a little hot right now. It's supposed to get back down in the 80s. This is Frost Peach. Have it covered with aluminum foil. Back here, I believe this is another Honeycrisp. So I grafted two places just in case one didn't take. And you can see that union, it's growing pretty good. And then over here, this Pink Lemonade. I don't know if you can see that, that's pretty good. And that's kind of taken off there. Nothing on that peach tree, nothing on that cherry tree. Korean Giant, or Olympic here. It's going straight up, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that to widen out. But I'm slowly starting to take these blue bands off. But you can see that was a wedge graft. I have to trim up this dead part here. I think that's all that's on this tree. Here's a Bosque pear. So that one's taken. It's just not growing very fast. I think this is Bartlett. So that one took as well. That's it for that pear tree. This one's got quite a few. What's this, Gala? So I gotta take this off because this might be girdling. What else? We got Cortland over here. This one was done later than the rest of them. It's a little bit diseased, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But it did take. We'll see how it handles. I don't think there's, oh, here's something here. What did I put here? Don't remember, I have to look back at the previous video. But it took here at the end, just not growing super crazy right now. It's a little hot. And then I had Arkansas Black up here at the top. So I'm gonna try to build some scaffolds up there with that. So we'll split the leader, go a couple different directions there. That might be it for that tree. Nadia Plum here on, I forget what this tree is. Oh, Santa Rosa, this is the Santa Rosa. So I still have the tape on there. I'll probably take that off in a couple weeks. That's doing pretty well. This is a Sugar Pearls Apricot, which I haven't grafted to yet, but I will when the temperature kind of drops a little bit. It's the only one that didn't really take. There was a Spicy Nectar Plum I tried to graft in here. I may have already cut it off. It was just not warm enough when I grafted it. And then down here we've got Candy Heart on, I don't know what this is. This is a blueberry. This is the Dapple Dandy or no, this is Flavor Punch. So that one's growing pretty well. The rest of the tree's kind of growing much faster, so hopefully that can even out for next year. And then this is a Dapple Dandy Pluot, which I tried to graft Flavor King to, and this is maybe this one and the Nectar Plum's the only one that didn't really take. So I haven't peeled. Let me pause this. I'm gonna peel this back and see what this looks like. So you can see that one just didn't callus over at all. So we're gonna have to take Flavor King, try to graft to this. One of these new Ys here, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think that's it. Over here we've got the raised garden bed. I've got a little bit of a problem because these three are apples grafted to, I think, M111, but the permanent markers just washed right off of these. So I believe this one was a Crimson Crisp. Middle one, I think, Williams Pride. And then this one's an Arkansas Black. Peach rootstocks are still growing, so I'm waiting till the weather's nice. I did graft a Reliance. I just wedge grafted it here. Seems to be taking. And then I tried to do a bud graft here of Reliance to this one. And I'm not like real skilled or haven't done it really before, so I don't know if it's good or not. So I'll just leave it there, but the rest of the tree's doing fine. Oh, then we have three more I've got to graft in the future. Pears have taken, not growing so fast, but we've got this one in the middle is an Asian pear. I think it's Olympic. This is Bartlett. One of those other ones is Bartlett, and I don't know what else I have there. These are plums. The plums took, and then when I brought them outside, a lot of them just died. So these are the only two that really did well. This is a Candy Heart on Crimson one, and this is a Flavor Delight on Myrabone. You can see this one didn't take. I had to cut it off, but it did sucker. So I still have the rootstock there. It's growing. And these are the cherries. The cherries did terrible. They froze. I think they froze when I had them in the fridge, and so you can see that literally none of them took. This one's suckering like crazy, so I gotta clean this up so I have 1 liter to work with. But that was supposed to be a Bing, didn't take. This was a Stardust. It did take, and then when I brought it out here, it died. I don't even know what this one was, but this is still, these are all cherry rootstock. And these are doing pretty decent. Some of them didn't. The ones that didn't take or died when they came out here were the plums. So keep that in mind for next year. This one's doing great. This is a Toka, it's a plum. And the reason it's doing great is because it failed inside and I regrafted it and brought it out much later than the other ones, and it's doing great. So I know that for next year that the plums prefer to be pretty